I'm sure all of you agree with these characteristics. Some of you may not. And now the important thing is, how do we redefine masculinity? So, going back to someone walking into my office, he said the script handed over to him from his ancestors, from his parents, from his father, etc. said that you have to be strong. But he felt weak. You have to be tough. But he felt submissive. He was supposed to be a leader, whereas he was a follower. There was a lot of confusion. He felt that he told me that, he was told to do everything that girls didn't like, to get accepted in his group. He was supposed to hate everything girls like, and that is how he got acceptance with the boys when he was growing up. The toys were different, things were different, people looked at him differently. And now, as a grown-up man, married, he noticed that he started completing the sentences of his wife. So obviously, he was controlling her. And he felt this was toxic. And so we had two choices. That did we need a good human being or did we need a good man? And the answers were very clear. Then he said he could not talk about his failures. He could not talk about his strengths. He could not talk about his rejections to anyone. He could talk about sports with his peer group, with his male friends. He could talk about women. He could talk about his business. He could talk about his career. He could even talk about, how many women he had. But he could not talk about his failures, his rejections, and everything. So what was happening here? There was no way that he could communicate it. I suggested to him, why don't you go and talk about your failures with other people and your rejections in life? And he said, well, he'll try. And you'll be surprised that when he started talking, initially it didn't go off very well. But then he realized that others had their same stories to share. So we have to understand that while the male energy is outward, we also need inward strength like the female body. We need to be strengthened from inside as well. We need to be cooperative. This toxic man has become redundant in today's world because obviously women are educated. There is sharing, there is caring. We can't live in isolation. We can't have this that when a man wants to help a woman in the house, others are going to put him down and laugh upon it. We said we wanted good humans, not good men. So, what is the difference now? The man becomes a gentleman. And that is what we need to redefine as the new masculinity.